What is going on, guys, and welcome back to a brand new Foot Manager video. And in today's episode we are going to be facing Watford, Leicester and Southampton, and following on from that will potentially be our last, no, it will be our last episode. So far we're trading 1 point behind the leaders Tottenham, and we've got Man City breathing down our necks, 1 point behind us, and 1 point behind them is Liverpool, and 1 point behind them is Man United, and six points behind them is Leicester. So you can see how competitive the top four and top five, at least top five right now, is literally a point difference between each team in the top five at this current state. So it's clear to see how competitive it is. In today's video, we're going to be versing Watford to start this video off. So what do we have? We've got Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic, Pedro, Mount. I'm going to bring on Mount for Loftus-Cheek. You got Giroud. Got Jedson Martins. Gelson Martins. I think, yeah, is Alonso in? Oh yeah, I sold Alonso, I forgot, sorry. Emerson is injured though. I'm playing quite a few games though, 42 games, so we're gonna have to put Azpilicueta on that left side, left fullback position. And we're probably going to stick to the same lineup. Let me see what the result was last time out. So we did win 3-1 against Wolves. So Pulisic with 2 goals and Jorginho with the penalty. And prior to that, we actually got kicked out of 2 competitions in the space of 2 games. All 1-0 losses against Napoli and Arsenal. So now we've just got the Premier League to focus on. And I think we're ready to hit the ground running in this episode. And let's just see the lineups real quick. Yeah, a bit more offensive from Watford, who are potentially looking to get a result here. I'm not sure what position they're in or if they're relegation candidates. But anyway, let's get the first half going. James gives the ball away quite easily twice early on. Needs to be a bit more careful. Here's Azpilicueta, Christensen down the middle to Kante, Jorginho, good passes, Pulisic, and he is fouled. And there's going to be a free kick, and quite far out for a direct one. He's going to take it nonetheless. Oh, and it hits one of the defenders out for a corner. And potentially a goal scoring opportunity. Unfortunately not. Azpilicueta doesn't do really well to keep that ball covered, but James comes in and makes a well needed block. Watford is Martinez going to get that? No, he's not, unfortunately. Another chance for Watford though. Not very good what I'm seeing right now. Good defense from Christensen. We're getting caught on the back foot quite a lot now. It's a bit end to end, and it seems like Watford do have the upper hand in terms of chances. It's Pereira, and it's going to be a free kick. I think it was offside. Here's Kovacic with a free kick. Pass to Willian. And another wasted chance. I've got to be honest, it has not been a good game at all. For us, at least. We've got no shots on target. We can't even come out on top on possession. We've got worse team rating than Watford. So things aren't going very well. And at this stage in the season, it is most likely due to season fatigue. But we can't really use that as an excuse, if we're being honest. Azpilicueta is going to get summoned by the referee, and he does get yellow for a foul. And Watford they have another chance to potentially break the deadlock. Still 0-0. Hoping to see a much improved side in this second half, but not sure. We need to win. We need to win most of our games now. If even if we get a draw now, it might not be enough to keep us in that top four spot. Because as I said, we all have 1 point difference between each other. So if we fall back, it could cost us quite a lot. 61st minute, guys, and again we can't put together many chances, which isn't too good. And it's not the first time we've seen it this season. It's really frustrating to see as a manager on the touchline. I'm guessing it's even more frustrating as a team. 76 minutes, let's make some changes because nothing's working our way. It's Pulisic. Maybe we've got a chance here. Martinez to Kante. To Kovacic, Willian, and there's some goal for Chelsea. Oh, we needed that goal so badly. Out of nowhere, just as I was meant to make my substitutions, Willian makes it 1-0. And yeah, just look at the forms. Literally, our defenders have been performing better than our attackers and midfielders, which explains why we're not getting many goals. But let's bring Mount on for Kovacic, and let's bring on Martins. Actually, let's bring on Abraham for Martinez, and let's see if that has a positive impact on the match going forward. There's 10 minutes to go. 1-0 up, guys. Can we hold on to this very precious yet thin lead? '88th minute, guys. Arrizabalaga over kick up front. Jorginho to Pulisic. Kante, is he going to find Abraham? He does. And what a save from, is that Foster, I think. And Willian gets fouled. What a chance for the young English striker to get another goal. But it was good goalkeeping. His Mount to Abraham, and another missed chance for the substitute striker to further our lead. Rudiger, good covering there. Is Rudiger. Very open spaces from Watford. You can tell they're tired. They were very compact in the first half, and now they're very open. And it's a 1-0 lead. It was a poor match, as the commentators have rightly pointed out, but it is a win. And these are the sort of results Mourinho would pull out of nowhere, and it would often lead to Chelsea winning the title. It was often these boring games that it kind of defines a team's title winning chances, basically. So 1-0, and what did I just see? We are first, guys. But Tottenham still have Tottenham still have a game in hand. So let's see what they do against whoever they play. So team of the week, we got Pulisic in the team of the week. That's good. Yes, Tottenham play their game. I think they must have gotten they were 64 points and now they're 65, so they must have gotten a draw. But we are first, guys. For the first time this season, we are currently top spot. We have about 6 games to go, and these are going to be 6 huge games. Especially we got Leicester coming up and Southampton. We got Leicester next. Yeah, he probably leave the club. So the radio commentator asked if Zappacosta will seek a move away since he's out of favour with the team, and we said that he is surplus to requirements and we expect him to leave in the summer. Okay. Alright, so what was I saying? Yeah, we're versing Leicester at home now. Okay. Alright, guys, so although we're missing a defender, we got Emerson back, so that's good news. Let's put him back on, I guess, for Azpilicueta, and James is gonna have to come off for Azpilicueta down that side. Christensen. Let's bring in Tomori for Christensen. Mount. Zuma, we got Zuma as well. Got Gilmore, Loftus-Cheek. I think we're gonna have to. Yeah, let's bring Martins on for Willian. James, pretty good season, 28 games in his debut breakthrough season at Chelsea, which is really good to see. Martinez, 8 goals in 13 games, 1 assist. That's pretty good for his debut. And he came in the second half of the season towards Christmas-ish. So he's still got a lot left to adapt. Alright, guys, let's do it. Big game at home at Stamford Bridge against Leicester. I've not seen this formation, I don't think ever, in my time in this game playing against opponents. Never seen someone set the team up, so you can already guess what's gonna go down here. I think that either the players are gonna play a lot down the middle because they virtually have no wingers. The only potential wingers they could have is the wing backs, if they do act as wing backs, the Evans and Justin in the defense. So I guess they could provide some width down the flanks, but apart from that, it looks like it is going to be played through the middle. I'm not saying it's a bad tactic. I'm not saying it's a wrong tactic. This might be the perfect tactic for them to beat us today. Who knows? But I'm just saying it's a weird tactic. I've never seen it, and it's a quite interesting one. So let's head straight into it, guys. We get the kickoff in the first half at Stamford Bridge. We just got confirmation, or we just saw yesterday in the game, that we reached top spot for the first time this season, and now the fans are applying even more pressure on the club to maintain that spot. And it's a goal for Leicester. What the hell was that? James Maddison with a goal for Leicester, guys. And just as I was saying, the fans are eagerly waiting to see if the team can maintain this place. We just concede. So hopefully, is Martinez. Not a good chance. Very slick football from Leicester. They know what they need to do, and their tactic is working out very well so far. We have to focus on exposing them down the wings because they don't have much cover except for the wing backs. Free kick. Evans probably will get a booking here. Let's see. Yes, I think that's right. It was an attacking opportunity. He clearly stopped him with the intent to stop the player, not really it wasn't really an accidental one. It was a tactical one to stop him going down the wing. But here's another corner, guys. Azpilicueta with the corner and nothing much. Azpilicueta again, Rudiger, and it's free kick. The ball goes in the net, but it's a free kick, probably offside or a foul on the goalkeeper. I'm not sure which one. And still 1-0 for Leicester, guys. And at this moment, I think we're going to get dethroned off that top spot very quickly. We're getting absolutely outmatched on possession. Here's Martins. Is he going to go through that? Yes, he's going to go with that run. And it's a corner, guys. Very solid defensive phase from Leicester. Just when you think you got a counter, they just managed to get back in their positions and defend really well. Probably the last corner of the half, sorry. Yeah, another corner. No, probably it's going to be the last one. And again, not a very good Azpilicueta. Again, not a good cross. What is going on with the captain? He's not doing... Look, again, another mispassed. Why are we doing this to ourselves, honestly? In a way, the only positives I can find so far from this season is obviously we've grown as a group. We've managed to establish a foundation somewhat. Oh, what a ball to Martinez, but he doesn't manage to get it. Yeah. So we managed to establish a foundation going forward. We made some good signings that can only get better as we get into the second season. And the fact that we actually managed to reach top spot, whether we keep it or not, we managed to reach top spot with in our transition season. So that just tells you everything you need to know about how our work is going and how much better we can get once we get this club fully established. Let's make some changes because I'm not sure what's happening here. Let's bring on Willian for Martins and Mount for Kovacic, and we'll leave it at that. And the reason why I'm taking Kovacic off is because he's been quite poor. He's not been winning headers or anything. I saw some statistics earlier saying he hasn't been winning any headers. Not that he is a tall player or a headering specialist or anything, but we might need a little freshening up in that spot. Martinez, we just can't get close to that goal. Is Emerson. Martinez, and he gets the goal, guys. 1-1, all square with 7 minutes to go, plus a bit of added time. Can we potentially squeeze in another goal? I think a draw might be alright for us. Here's Willian again. It seems like we want to go for that winner. Here's Willian Kante. And it's an own goal, guys. I cannot believe what I'm seeing here. Own goal. We're not going to be stupid here. We're going to go defensive, that's for sure. And it's an own goal. Leicester left with a very bitter taste in their mouths after performing really well for the most half of the game. But what a defensive phase from Azpilicueta. Iheanacho looked like he was going to be on a one-on-one situation, but we managed to get out. His Emerson finds Pulisic really well, and American does very well on that left-hand side. Eventually does go out for a corner, but I think now it's just about just taking up time. Leicester with the subs as well. And it is going to be perhaps the final movement of the half. Oh. Sule? Wait, hold on. Did they really get Sule? Wow. They actually bought Nicolas Sule from Bayern Munich. That's interesting. Did not expect that. Alright, let's continue the game. Azpilicueta. And it's full time, guys. We managed to somehow get the 3 points. And again, title winning results. This is what makes the season the title challenge. It's these kind of grindy results. Yes, a bit of luck for that Filip Benkovic goal. But if you look at the statistics, you could say we deserve that win. Because we had more clear-cut chances. We had way more, double their shots, actually, more than double their shots. And we've actually had shots on target, whereas... Wait, so how do Leicester not have a shot on target if they score? What was it from a... Was it a set piece? But then isn't that on target? I don't know. Maybe the game's just glitched. Or is it just showing me the stats for this half? I'm not sure. Anyway, guys. And it is a win. We somehow get a win, guys. Lautaro Martinez, beautiful game. I mean, he only scored the goal. Didn't really do much else, but he did what he needed to do and what was asked of him, that's for sure. And then Southampton. And now we travel to St. Mary's Stadium for another win that we need. So, we can see the Premier League table on the top right. It seems like we haven't done much to put distance between ourselves and second, third, fourth. And actually, between first and third spot is where the distance is the least. It's just 1 point behind. Man City and Tottenham are just 1 point behind us. So any slip we make could prove very, very costly. And after that, it's about 5 points, I think. Behind us is Man United. So, yeah, fierce competition from Man City. And we've got Tottenham to face in a few games as well. So it's going to be an interesting episode to see if we can actually get the win. I did not imagine this starting off the season, potentially getting a title win in my first season with this club. A club that's going for a big transition, had the transfer ban. We literally made no transfers in the summer. And then obviously we followed the realistic events set out by the real world. So obviously Chelsea had their transfer ban upheld by Christmas. Obviously in real life, the team still didn't spend. I'm guessing they wanted to build up their funds, but now we know why, because they bought Ziyech back in Christmas, I think they announced it. And obviously now, just a few weeks ago, they announced Timo Werner is also coming at the club. This is all in real life, by the way, not in the game. So it kind of makes sense why they were holding back in Christmas, because they were just trying to pull up the funds for the right targets. Yeah, so yeah, just not expected. Kovacic is going to be out for this game, unfortunately. He's got a little knock. So Loftus-Cheek is going to have to replace him. Tammy Abraham. I think I want to keep Willian on. The thing about Willian, he's a real veteran and he can get those results. He can put in those crosses very nicely. He is really a team player, if anything. And I think we're good to go, guys. Tomori, he didn't play badly. I mean, he got a 6 in his last game, but he played alright. And the reason why I'm hesitant with Christensen is because he has no faith in the manager and is struggling with his form. So we might want to give him a little break. Hudson-Odoi, Pulisic hasn't done much wrong in these past few games for me to even consider putting Hudson-Odoi. The only time we'll be seeing him in the team is obviously subs in the second half. Probably. Another team that's doing no wingers, but this time they're doing full wing backs. They're doing full wing backs. Sorry, not full wing backs, but what I was trying to say is they're fully doing wing backs in their formation. Yeah, so this is a more upgraded version of Leicester. We got to be careful because last time Leicester faced us, we gave us quite a few problems with this kind of formation. So maybe Southampton have done their homework and actually looked at it. Ultimately, we won that game, but it could have gone very different had we not scored those 2 goals. So maybe Southampton are just taking notes of our previous opponents and basing their formation off that. But let's see if it works out for them. Good disposition from Jorginho. But Southampton do get the ball back eventually. And it's a free kick for Southampton. Again, it's not us that get these early chances, which is not very good to see. And it's a misplaced kick from, I think it was a Southampton striker. And it is our goal kick. We can breathe easy for now. Here's Rudiger to Jorginho. Kante putting in some good passes. Kante again. Azpilicueta, what a pass from Lautaro Martinez, and Pulisic, what a chance he just missed to make it 1-0, guys. That's probably our first real chance of the game. And of course it was our first shot. Sorry, second shot, that one. It looks like Mason Mount is going to get yellow here, unfortunately. Is Kante, Willian, Jorginho, Mount gets it back, Kante again, Jorginho, Willian, Martinez, and Pulisic nearly gets to that. A bit of pressure, spell of pressure from Chelsea. And we got to be careful here as a Balaga. Again, Azpilicueta. To Jorginho, some good slick passing. Mount loses it, and he gets fouled. Is it going to be a red card, guys? VAR is intervening. Danny Ings could have a red card here. Let's see. The referee's talking to him. It's a red card, guys. So the referee has been advised by the VAR that the challenge, the tackle he committed, was worthy of a red card. So now Southampton are down to 10 men very early on in the game. Surely is Willian with a corner. Yeah, so if they basically just gave us about 50% more chance of winning this game, and it's another corner. In reality, they only lost a striker, so if anything, they might just be a bit less dangerous on his winning again. Police, oh my days, and it's a penalty though. It is a penalty. It looked like there was a lot of bodies in there. I'm not sure what happened, who got fouled. It might have been Pulisic. Here's Mount with a penalty. I thought it would have been Jorginho, but here's the youngster. He can do it. Come on. Yes, he can. Mason Mount with a 4th goal of the season. Nice to see we can rely and put a trust on a youngster from our academy when it comes to these clutch moments. Pulisic and Willian. How does he miss that? Very similar chance to Pulisic that he also missed in the first half. And again, talk about putting these chances to rest. We just can't do it. Lucky enough we got a penalty, which we scored from. It does make it 1-0. And we are just dominating this game. 8 shots, 5 on target, and unfortunately, again, looking back, we didn't manage to score most of those chances, hence why we've only got 1 goal from those 5 shots on target. But if we can perform like this in the second half, I have no doubt we'll manage to find at least 1 more goal. But overall, a very, very good performance from the team. Good pressure, as could be seen, even though we missed some big chances. The attacking play is present in the team. He's Willian in the second half to Martinez, and he gets his header over. Yellow card for Ward-Prowse, Southampton midfielder. Not really worried about substitutions at the moment. Not seeing anyone playing too badly. I mean, it's just the whole team not really taking their chances, but Rezabolog kicks out. Emerson, Pulisic absolutely unleashed down that left-hand side, and Martinez, maybe, was that a shot? Was that a pass? I'm not sure, but it does get deflected for another corner, which Willian is going to take. And Ward-Prowse gets it. Southampton could potentially go on a counter, and they just kick the ball out as if they have no interest in going on a counter, so it's a bit strange. But that did give us the ball, so... And James gets injured. James from their team, not Reece James. 73 minutes, and we're going to make a change. Another yellow card for the Southampton player. And it seems that the referee has been very, very busy today in terms of dishing out these cards. Mount with an 8 standout player. Kante is not doing that well. I think I want to bring in Loftus-Cheek in. And let's bring on Martins for Pulisic, who's had a few chances which he's missed. But overall, it's been a decent game. He's done his attacking duty. Obviously not scored, but he's done his duty. And I think he was the one that won us the penalty as well. He's a very quick player who can twist and turn, and next thing you know, you've put your foot wrong and you've actually tackled him. And that's 1 penalty you've conceded. Well, here's Willian with another corner. And it's in, guys. It's Rudiger. First goal of the season for the German centre-back. This was a goal that was coming, we could say, but you can never be too sure in the Premier League. Southampton are a good team, despite how this match has progressed. They are a good team and they can hit you on the break. That's why the Premier League is so competitive and dangerous. But I think that is the game, guys. And a very crucial win which we needed here, and it has been confirmed with that Rudiger goal. And we actually scored from a corner. Not many times you see that, but Willian put in a delicious corner and Rudiger met it perfectly with his head. Full time, guys. And that's another win in the bag, should I say. We've literally restricted Southampton to 2 shots, and even those weren't on target. We've had not twice, but we've had quite a bit more better team rating than them. They've had 5.9, we've had 7.2. We've had literally all clear-cut chances. We've had more possession as well. So, a good win in my books. The star player, the man of the match, was Antonio Rudiger. And also Mason Mount played really well. Yeah. Development as well, a lot for Azpilicueta. Alright, guys. 2-0. We keep our first spot in the table. And after, guys, is Arsenal. So that's going to be a very difficult game. But, I was about to get happy because we are about 4 points ahead of Man City and Tottenham. But they still have a game in hand. So they could cut that gap. They could get back to 71 points if they win. So, guys, we'll leave the episode there. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next episode, which will also be the final one. It's going to be an interesting... here we get Rudiger and Emerson in the Team of the Week, if you guys are interested in seeing it. Yeah, so the next episode will be the last one. It will be one that will be a memorable one, that's for sure. if we can somehow pull off this Premier League title win so late in the season after trailing for so long. We've literally covered all the spots. We've been on 6th, 7th, 8th, I think, at some point, and we've just been fluctuating between that 5th and 4th spot throughout the most part of the season. But now we find ourselves on top, and the pressure is truly on for a group of quite inexperienced players. I mean, obviously now we've made some transfers, but we still got Tomori, Mount, and yeah, we've got Reece James who's playing actively. We've got Hudson-Odoi who's sometimes coming on Loftus-Cheek as well. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll leave you guys with this main homepage for you guys to look at the stats that are on the screen if you're interested, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.